All right, Van City Buzz, 2 dudes.
1 camera.
I'm Trevor.
I'm Jeremy.
Yep, and there's a bunch of half-naked men behind us. You're probably wondering what we're doing here. We are at a professional wrestling show here in Vancouver. It's called ECCW out on West 4th. And I can't believe this, man. We were coming around the back alley, and I saw some dudes in just spandex stretching and stuff. And there's people standing out in line.
Yeah, myself and our photographer Nelson over there came around front, thought we could get in the doors because there were people lined up out front. 6:30 they were lined up, and the doors don't even open till 7:30.
Yes, professional wrestling is alive and well in Vancouver, and I'm pretty stoked. I've never been to an ECCW show, and last week we were talking to the guy who runs it, Scotty Mack, and he invited us to his professional wrestling school, which I'm still feeling. Man, I got to tell you, I have whole new respect for professional wrestlers. It is, I mean, sure, it's, sports entertainment, but you got to be a good athlete, and you got to take a lot of bumps. And so last week, that's what we did. We went to pro wrestling school, and, we got our ass kicked.
Yes, that we did. There were a bunch of guys out there for the school, amateurs, not professional wrestlers, but guys that want to become professional wrestlers, and they put us through the ringer. So I think we're going to take you back and let you guys relive our action.
Let's go back in time. I'm here with Scotty Mack. Scotty, now we just witnessed ECCW wrestling school with you, man. I got to tell you, I'm still winded. I can't believe how great a shape you have to be in, and 2, taking those bumps is not as easy as you think, man.
No, definitely not. And I think a lot of people, they watch wrestling on TV and they play wrestling with their friends, and they don't realize the difference between what they're doing and what we're doing, and how much technique and how much training that goes into it, and how hard it is to make it look good and make it look legit.
No, after this, we're going to go check out one of your shows. Just let people know how long ECCW has been around in the Vancouver area.
We are about a month away from our 18th anniversary. Elite Canadian Championship Wrestling was once known as Extreme Canadian Championship Wrestling back in the 90s, when Extreme was the thing. But Extreme has since fallen by the wayside for the most part. We still have the occasional street fight or a weapons type matchup, or our tables, ladders, and chairs matches have a whole lot of violence, and for those bloodthirsty fans out there. But for the most part, wrestling's got back to just some great wrestling action, great technique, some high flying, and ECCW definitely provides a great mix of everything that a wrestling fan is looking for, whether it be comedy, whether it be technical wrestling, whether it be the high flying, like I said, the brawling, the occasional hardcore stuff. But you get a top to finish, beginning to end, great wrestling show. Usually about 2.5 hours of action-packed wrestling, and really, really great live entertainment, and probably the best value for your dollar out there these days.
Now, one thing I was really surprised about, actually, was the kind of characters you had in here at wrestling school. I mean, you have a couple twins, you got a couple of girls as well. It's interesting, man. You got a full class. The professional wrestling community is alive and well in Vancouver.
That's definitely the case. What you just saw, those are all students. They haven't even been on a real show yet. ECCW's got some amazing talent that a lot of the wrestling world doesn't even know is here. We're very proud of wrestlers we've had in the past, like Kyle O'Reilly, who's gone on to do great things with Ring of Honor. Emma, who was Tennille Taylor here in ECCW, she goes on this weekend to WrestleMania. She's going to be in the Divas match at WrestleMania. So ECCW's produced some big stars, and we're stoked. We want to produce some more. We got Voros twins there, our boys who already got quite the following on Twitter and Instagram and all that social media and on YouTube, and they love wrestling, so we're stoked to have them. And Annette and Evelyn, our girl twins, you know, we're very lucky. That's very easy to market twins, and we got a set of each gender, so that's very cool. You know, the rest of our students are really coming along real nice. They're hardworking, enthusiastic, really great attitudes, excited to learn, excited to be a part of ECCW. I think there's a real buzz in Vancouver as of late about ECCW. We sold out the Commodore Ballroom in January in advance, and that's a place where I've seen some of my favorite bands. You know, I was changing in the dressing room as the same you know, the same dressing room as like Jack White or Beck, which blows my mind. It was the greatest night of my life, because we had 1,000 people in there that didn't stop. That the energy was at an 11, you know, for the whole show, and it was really a hell of a night. We're looking forward to going back to the Commodore at some point as well.
There you have it. Fan City Buzz. 2 dudes, 1 camera. Scotty Mack. Better believe it. So as you can see, the camera puts on 160 pounds. I'm out of shape. I mean, I think it's...
I'd say we both are. 450 some odd squats I think we did. They had us rolling and tumbling in the cage. They had us falling on our backs. We were running the ropes. And running the ropes may not seem like a lot in a ring like this for the average.
It's a lot.
But not only are you running, but your back is sore. You got to figure out whether you're coming off your right foot or your left foot. It's intense.
Yeah, it's very technical. I didn't know how technical actually it was until we got into that pro wrestling school. So I have a whole new respect. My neck still hurts, my back hurts, my legs hurt. Yeah, I'm old, plain and simple. Anyway, let's give you some highlights of what we're going to see tonight here at ECCW. And again, folks, go to ECCW.com, check out when their next show is, and enjoy some of the action that we saw. There you have it. Fan City Buzz at ECCW.com. I got to tell you, man, that was a hell of a show. What was the highlight for you? What did you like about it?
We had everything. We had blood, we had sweat, we had guys flying off the cage into tables. It was outstanding.
Bollywood boys were my boys. Those guys are awesome, man. They're worth the price of admission alone. But anyway, that's it. That's a wrap. So make sure, everybody, that you keep it locked on what the...
You keep it locked on Scotty Mack and ECCW. ECCW.com. We're coming back to the Commodore July 12th.